You're tuning in to the hottest lounge in the city.
Feeling like the number one in the game.
City Lounge. City Lounge. City Lounge. City Lounge.
Check.
Check
Welcome back, my loungers. This is episode 4 of your City Lounge. You're with your girlfriend's favorite DJ Superstar.
And your favorite homegirl, DJ Mary B.
Episode 4, baby.
Let's get it.
Yeah, that's 4 already, huh?
Let's get it.
Episode 4 already.
Yes.
We moving.
Now
we ain't wasting no time, baby. Let's do this.
Get into it.
All my loungers, make sure you subscribe. I ain't gonna stop telling you.
Hit that button.
Hit that button.
Pink.
Right? So if you're now tuning in, if this is your first time tuning in, this is City Lounge. We're here to uplift people. We're here to inspire you. Be inspired, right?
Yes.
You like to be inspired.
Yes.
Right? Give you some good news. Give you some of that tea. Either the ginger tea or the mint tea. Or if the tea is too hot, we throw a little ice in there to cool it down. Right? But we're mostly here to uplift people and just have a good time, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
So with that, let's jump into, I want to jump into shouting out some black
businesses, baby.
Absolutely.
You got a black business out there, like, give yourself a pat on the back. It's like, it's really hard to start your own business. And then when you do, just keep fighting the good fight. Promote yourself. Promote.
And we're here to support, and we're here to promote and shed some light on those businesses, right?
Yes, let's get into it.
So first business, my wife, Renee Eats.
Yes.
She has some amazing seafood. Please check her out on Instagram, Renee Eats. Who we got next here? We got Patty Stop. My good people at Patty Stop. Check them
Sabrina
out.
and Freddie.
That stuffed
shout
patty?
out.
Yes. Dope. Tuff's Kitchen. Follow him on Instagram, definitely.
Yes.
Who we got here? Chef Gallus.
Bacayad Catering. Shout out to Chef Gallus.
Hey, you know if the food cook bacayad, you know it's good.
Turn up it
Okay.
loud.
Who's this now? We got baking.
We got baking while baking. If you like, you know, you're...
You had that one, right?
Yes, nobody's business. But you know, it was lit, you know. Finger licking good.
Absolutely.
And also shout out to Uju's Kitchen for all of my Ghanaian Nigerians who just love that jollof rice.
Yes.
Shout out to Uju's Kitchen. So
those are just some black businesses to start off with. You definitely hear more on each episode moving forward.
yes.
Now for our DJs, because we are DJs.
Yes.
So I want to give a couple shout out. One shout out to Megawave. That's my brother right there.
Yes.
DJ Petey. You already know, that's my brother right there as well. Fire Kid Steedy. They say that me and Fire Kid look like twins, but I'm a big brother still. Shout out to Fire Kid Steedy.
I don't see it.
Black Reaction. My big brother them, big brother them. Black Reaction. Shout out to them. Shout out to all the DJs. Absolutely.
Black Reaction is bud. Well, we already shouted out these guys, but you know, already know what it is. Shout out to DJ King B,
Yes.
and Genesis Sound, DJ D-Rock, and JKD, Busby, DJ Randy Savage. I also want to shout out some DJs that before I start DJing that I really love to hear. So Mana Gallus. Do you remember Mana Gallus?
Okay.
What? Mana Gallus? Those were my DJs. I love them. And who else? Yeah, I just got a brain fart, guys. But I really like Mana Gallus.
Definitely shout out
Oh,
to
Soul
DJs.
Vibes. Shout out to my uncle.
Okay.
Soul Vibes, Juve,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
Big up yourself, Uncle Butty. Ready now.
There you go.
So yes, had to shout out my uncle still.
Those are the DJs.
Can't
Definitely look out for them.
Busby.
Follow them. Tune into them. Absolutely. We support them all. Right? And don't forget DJ Mary B.
Lisa Monet. DJ Rose Gold.
DJ Rose Gold.
Yes.
She's doing big things.
Yes.
Doing
Shout out
big
to
things.
the female DJs in the industry. We're going to hold it down. We're going to get all these DJs in. Well, some of them. Hopefully we can get them in. To just come and talk about their music and their stories. So we're kind of excited about that.
There you go.
Everyone's going to get a seat at the City Lounge table.
Yes, so look for your invitation. We would love to have you on our show.
Yes.
Absolutely. Right?
Now,
Episode 4.
episode 4. Let's get into it.
Let's do this.
So, how do you feel about the Meg Stallion and Tory Lanez?
It's wild. I never seen that coming.
Me neither.
all.
Me neither.
At one point, I seen them in the pool, lounging, vibing, and then tutus, somebody's limping up the car and gets shot. That's unbelievable.
That was crazy to me. Like, to me, I'm just thinking what we all want to know, because no one's ever spoken on it yet. You know, both camps are quiet, but I would say more Meg Thee Stallion's camp there. You know, some people are still kind of coming out and they're upset, but it's like, what really happened? Like, to be honest, it's probably just because of my heart and everything. I would like to believe that like Tory Lanez did not shoot her. Like, cause I'm just thinking like, why would you shoot her?
But they say that allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I'm sorry. Allegedly, they said that's what happened. But I'm saying for myself, I just cannot believe it, or I don't know. I really don't know. But I would hope that did not
There's always
happen.
two sides to a story. We haven't heard Tory Lane's side is yet, or from his camp. Hopefully, we do
Yes.
to get some insight, some clarity,
And what
right?
happened?
And I hope that Megan Thee Stallion has a speedy recovery.
Recovery, girl.
You know what I mean? We don't want that to happen to anybody.
No.
You know what I mean? So
Come back and do what you do best, girl. Because I love Meg Thee Stallion. She's a shrew.
she's a different.
She's really chill
She's
and
a different type of female.
Yes.
She ain't shy to let loose. You know what I
yes,
mean?
and tell you what it is. And I
Definitely.
seen her interview on the Breakfast Club, sorry, and
Yeah.
I really rock with her. She's dope. She's cool. I love it.
But what I didn't like is her friend, or supposed to be her friend,
Drea? Shady boots.
making a joke of her situation.
Yes, and I think to me, what mostly stood out to me with Drea's comment is the fact that she was like, "Oh, I would want someone to like." That means it's like, girl, like, in what world does a man do like domestic violence?
Yeah.
In what world is that like proof that a man loves you? Like, it's so backwards. And the thing that's sad is that a lot of women think like that. They think like, oh, if he boxes me, he loves me. Like, no,
I'm
like,
gonna definitely use Snoop Dogg's word. She's definitely fluffing. She's fluffing.
What does fluffing mean?
She's fluffing. She's playing around.
Oh.
She's definitely fluffing.
Yeah, like,
she shouldn't have said that. That was
She shouldn't have
wrong.
said that.
She did come on and apologize, but you knew what you were saying.
Like, why did you
in
even
the
say
moment.
it? Like it's not
And
even a
because
joke.
she got backlash.
That's when she apologized.
Come on, man.
So what did she say in her apology?
That she knew she was wrong and she regrets it and down those lines. You know how these apologies go, right, loungers? So
I don't agree with that. I think definitely, I understand sometimes when you're caught up in the moment, you kind of like don't think things through, but that's something like that in light of that situation, she definitely shouldn't have said that. And I didn't know that they were like friends. Like, somebody posted up a picture and it's like, why would you even say that? Like, you guys were friends. Like, no.
clearly they're not really friends.
Yeah.
For her to really say that, because
Drea thought she was being cute and it just wasn't cute. It wasn't cute. It wasn't tasteful at all. It really wasn't.
yeah. So
Yes.
Drea, fix up.
Fix up. J. Cole came out with 2 new songs.
So shout out to J. Cole.
Shout out to J. Cole.
That's my artist right there. That's my
Okay, one of
artist.
them is called The Climb Back and Lion King on Ice. Personally, I feel like J. Cole does put out fire tracks. He puts out woke tracks, and he puts out tracks that, like, you have to kind of read in between the line, and I like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So
some lyrical music, right?
probably lit, guys. Take a listen to that. Take
Definitely.
a listen to that.
2 tracks for you right there.
2 tracks right there. And while we're in the midst of talking about music, me and DJ Superstar, recently just dropped our mixes.
Oh yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes. Alexa, play Schmood Volume 2.
And on my way,
Ooh,
that R&B
Schmood.
mix right there.
Schmood.
Just take your time, drive when you go. Check the, the sweetie. Just make your way over there. Just tell her I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
While you play that schmood too.
Yo, we like that. We like that. Oh, you on your way? Okay, come true.
Just look for that in the description box.
Yes.
Right?
City Lounge will have that.
It's definitely on our SoundCloud. Follow us on IG. Click the link, and you'll be right there. You'll be on your way to that smooth two. Schmood. Two.
So, what do we have for the drinks today?
Oh, you already know what time it is. The wine of the day.
Feeling thirsty. What
This
we
is
got
my
today?
pick.
This is your pick of the
This
day.
is my pick. I came back with a Riesling. You know, it's good. Green label, right? So this is for that babe. You know, when you want to get something sweet for the sweetie. So yeah, I'll do the honors.
Okay.
Right? It's not that dry.
Oh, because you know I like sweet wine.
This is for, from what I was told, this is for summertime vibe,
Okay.
right?
And it is summertime.
Right? You can get it at your nearest LCBO. I know that check is coming, LCBO, so I'm ready.
Check that check.
Let me know if you need my account information.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Cheers.
This is a lot better than than episode 2. Yo.
go.
Episode 2, I was like, it's not
Yeah.
that bad.
No cap. This is good.
This one's good.
This is good. That Riesling Green Label, get it at your nearest LCBO.
I like that.
Shout out to my wine entrepreneurs. We're definitely going to feature some exclusive wines on here, so stay tuned for that.
Yes.
What we got for them?
What we got
Right
for
now,
them?
we're going to get into a little convo and chill. This is what we do each episode. We have a couple questions for our loungers, for the world.
Yes.
And you can feel free to leave your opinion in the
Comment
comments.
section.
Absolutely. We want to
us
see
know.
that. Tune in.
So,
First question.
First question, guys.
What's that?
How important are your parents' opinions on who you date or marry? Ooh.
Okay.
That's gonna stir the pot a little bit. Let me hear what you gotta say about this.
How important?
Because you're married, so.
It is important to a certain extent. At the end of the day, it is your happiness. You just gotta know who your parents are, right? You can't be blindsided to that. If you know your mom is the type of mother that if you take home somebody and they say, yo, if your mom is a Jamaican mom and she says, boy, my spirit can't take that person, then you already know that's not the one.
Spirit don't lie.
Right? Because the spirit don't lie. Right? But at the end of the day, your parents need to really appreciate and respect who you love and who you like, right? But a little advice from your parents don't hurt. You know what I mean? They've been on this earth longer than you, so a little advice don't hurt. How do you feel about it?
I feel like I agree in terms of depending on who your parents are, right? Because let's be real, not everybody's. Some parents are actually really toxic.
Yes.
So you definitely need to know your parents. But yeah, like if your parents bring something to your attention and then you observe it, depending on the angle, like if your parent is known to like every relationship you ever had, they always had something negative and it just doesn't, and it always ended up not working, then you maybe not want to take their advice. Especially like some parents who like are not in a good situation themselves and then they're giving advice. It's kind of like so I think it's just one of those ones, like you said, it depends on the parents, you know. For me personally, I have a good relationship with my parents, and I think what they think, how they like my spouse, it would matter to me. But yeah, it depends on the parents still. Because some people would differ and they'll be like, no, I don't really care what my parents say, you know? But it depends on your parents. I agree.
Let us know how you feel.
Let us know how you feel, guys. Are you for or against prenups? Are you for or against prenups?
I'm for prenup. Okay, I'm for prenup. If you and your spouse, have nothing, then
You don't need it.
you don't need it. But if you have a $1 billion company and your spouse don't have nothing, then by all means, you get a prenup. You got to protect your legacy, what you brought into it.
Yes.
You understand? So if someone's complaining about the prenup, then they obviously want to name out your food. So you can't nobody eat your food.
I'm not against prenups. I'm not against it. I agree with you in terms of if we both come in broke.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need a prenup.
You got to build together, right?
Yeah,
So-
but it depends on where you meet me in my life. Like just like you said, if you're meeting me in my life and I have something and you don't have anything, like if you're not marrying me for my money, then a prenup, then sign it. And what people don't understand is if somebody marries you or if you marry somebody and then there's a prenup, you guys can always go build a business together outside of what you already have going on. So that's like, for example, Todd and Candy. I watched Real Housewives of Atlanta. She got married to Todd and she gave him a prenup. And because Candy is like balling. Candy has money. She has all these things. Like she's doing really well for herself. But then when she married Todd, she gave him a prenup. He obviously signed it. And then now they have their own businesses together. So it's kind of like they walk away with whatever they came in the marriage with. And then whatever they built together, they can decide what they want to split half and half and all these things.
I have an example of that too. NBA player, I believe his name is Steven Jackson. He was getting married, and he wanted his fiance to sign the prenup. See, so
The story sounds like it's gonna be jokes.
Went to Vegas and all of that. She still hasn't signed the prenup. He's asking her mother, like, when is she signing the prenup? They're preparing for the wedding, buying this, buying that. The day of the wedding, still no signature yet for the prenup. And I don't think she signed it.
And they still got married?
No, he said what? None of that. I'm out.
Period.
So.
Period.
With that example, it shows you how people think sometimes, you know what I mean? Some people are really after your money or just want a piece of it, where some people just want you as a person and just love you as a person. So know who you're dealing with, know who you're getting involved with. That's the whole point of a prenup.
Yeah.
Right?
Because for me, I feel like if I had met somebody and, he has his money and stuff and he told me to sign a prenup, I'd be like, all right, shoot, I'm gonna make my own money on the side, or we can get into something together. Like, it is what it is. If I know I'm not with you for your money, then it should be nothing for me to sign it.
There's nothing wrong with making your own money.
Yep, I agree with that. All right. What are your thoughts on the general 3-month rule before having sex with someone you're dating?
3-month rule.
You're dating. I don't see. I can speak on that because I'm single, and like I feel like if I'm dating you, I can go 3 months without having sex with you. Like, get to know me within that 3. Like, it's just like, what's his name? Shout out to Steve Harvey. He's like, just like a job. Before you get the benefits package, you have to work at the job for 3 months.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So, like, just 3 months, get to know me. And it's crazy because within 3 months, sometimes the female's just like, yeah, no, I don't want to give you the coochie. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to talk to you like that. So it gives people time to really get to know each other because there's a thing called soul ties. Do you believe in soul ties?
I do.
Exactly. So, you can't just be laying down with any and anybody. And obviously, as you get older and you get wiser and you get to know certain things, you're just like, yeah, it's okay. Like, I don't need to rush to sleep with you. So with that question, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Those are my thoughts, guys. Those are my thoughts.
I agree with you with getting to know the person, to see what they're about, especially if you're going to live with them. You want to know that you can live under one roof together and not wake up and be like, yo, why am I here? And type of things and like that. So I do agree with you. And then there's also that situation where the sexual attraction is just strong, where it does happen before 3 months.
It does.
You know what I mean? Where everything is a-okay after that. Right? Some people do need to see if the sex is good
before they can continue.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not
Okay,
wrong. I'm
so-
dying because it's like.
So it's how you are as a person.
Yes.
It's how you as a person. If you're okay with giving it up before 3 months, then
It
by
is-
all
it is
means,
what
do
it
you.
is.
If you want to go a year, do you?
It's actually too. I feel like it depends on the stage that you are in your life.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just out there wilding, girl, do you. Guys, do you. But
Yeah.
if you're at a place in your life where you're like, you know what, I actually do want to settle down with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna wanna get to really know the person before you go and lay down with them. Especially if you know your ting turn up. Like you don't want to just be you don't want to be giving it out to just any and anybody. Like, are you worth it? Are you worth this?
True.
Yo, as I get older, ladies, it's power, okay? It's power. Don't be giving it up like that, girl.
Oh, that P power.
It's power, dog.
Okay. And also too, if you're big on the energy thing, so if you're big on the energy and you want to protect your energy and your peace, definitely wait. You know what I mean? Figure them out. Figure yourself out too within
Yes.
within that waiting period, and go from there. So
Yeah,
to each his own.
to
That's
each
my
its own.
answer.
Yeah, it depends definitely what stage you are in your life. So we're not damning those who do it before, and we're not damning those who do it after, because everybody is a different age. Everybody's at different stages of their life, and it is, at the end of the day, it's your prerogative. It's what you want to do.
Tell us how you feel about that question. Give us your opinion in the comments, and then we'll take it from there.
We'll take it from there. We'll take
Absolutely.
it from there. So I have a question for you.
You got a question for me?
I got a question for you.
Okay.
There's this saying, okay, this just came out of thin air, but there's a saying that that when men buy women's shoes, eventually they start to walk all over them. Do you believe in that saying? I need to hear this.
I never heard that saying.
Okay.
I heard it if you buy someone's shoes, then they walk out of your life.
Okay, I guess that was it.
That was it. Okay. I want to say give and take.
I need to ask you.
I want to say give and take. I want to say give and take. Give and take to that question. Because backing up my ideas. I heard that saying and I did that before. And then I see that things started to go left. Things started to fade.
Really?
So it's like, is this saying really true or just what's meant to be? So I don't know. I guess if you're what do you call it, a superstitious type of person,
yeah.
then you're definitely gonna believe it. If not, then that person just wasn't for you.
Yes.
That's it.
Well, I've been bought shoes before. Like, I'm saying, like, you know, when I was in like a really long relationship, and I never walked out the person's life, so I just wanted to know.
So which part the person then? Is the person not here?
It's like, it was years ago, okay?
Okay. Tell us how you feel about that question
Yeah,
as well,
let's know if
right?
you guys ever heard about that, because you know us black people, we real superstitious.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
when I go home, like, I turn my back. Before I
walk
go
inside
inside,
your house.
there want no jumpy in my
Yes.
house. I ain't got no time for no bad spirits.
spin around 3 times.
Yeah, we don't do
Yeah,
that, you know?
yeah.
So,
If you break a glass, you spin around 3 times, right?
oh, I never heard about that.
Yeah,
But you see, Kay, so your background is
Jamaican.
My background is Grenadian African. So everyone has a different, their culture has different superstitions, right?
Yes.
So, like, I remember one time, I was talking to this guy who's Jamaican, well, my son's dad, and I think I took, like, the towel that you guys dry your hands, and I went to, like, hit him with it, and he's like, don't hit me with that. I'm like, he's like, I'm not what this. You want me to be? I'm like, I ain't never heard about that, but you guys, I don't know.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
I heard that, so I don't know.
Tell us how you feel.
Yeah.
Tell us how you feel. And yeah,
Yes, that's it, guys. I ain't got nothing else to say.
episode 4 for you.
Yes, guys.
Tune in next time.
To the City Lounge. For
It
episode
only
4
gets
and
better and
5.
better.
5 and 6.
To my loungers, subscribe, like, click that bell.
Share, post, do what you gotta do.
See you.
See you
Boom.
guys. Boom.